Monkey Cat's getting some sun. What are you doing, boy? Say hi to YouTubies. Say hi to YouTubies. You're an old crazy cat. Little cuts. Getting better, then he licks it, then it gets bad. He's rubbing it on me, so it's not as sensitive. I put some peroxide on it a couple times. I can't put anything else on it because he licks it off. Crazy old cat. Crazy old Moki cat. Moki's a crazy cat. He's a crazy Moki cat. Maybe I'll clip this in. I gotta fix that water bucket. All you people laughing at me because I shot it with my Glock. Poor horses out there starving. Look at that, it only looks like there's one horse there. No matter which way I look at them, it always looks like there's one. Because they always stand to hide their numbers. They travel like those little, who's the guys in Star Wars that used to travel in line to hide their numbers? Horses hang out in pasture to hide their numbers. They're always like hiding their legs. Where you going, boy? You want Dad to open up your little back of the truck? I know you like to sit up there. I know. He likes to sit in his little... I know he does. He's a good old kitty cat. He's a good old crazy Moki cat. Alright, so he's going to help me fix that water bucket. And the horses are glad that I'm not shooting. I should ride Buddy. The sun came out. It's a nice day, but the ground's just too wet. I'll make divots everywhere, and with me on top of him, we'll sink and make bigger holes. Alright, let me go fix that damn water bucket. Hey, young people. All you assholes laughing at me because I broke my water bucket. If it wasn't my water bucket, I'd think it's pretty funny too. But anyway, so I shot my damn water bucket. Whatever. All you big know-it-alls not making videos. So here's the crack. Let me see if I can zoom in on here. It's right there. I almost had it. There we go. So it comes up here, comes around there, and then down here. And as you can tell, that little spot right there, I already tested my little spot for how I'm going to fix this. So I've got my trusty little fire thingy here. So I'm going to light this up. Look out, all the safety sallies. No eye protection. Oh, Rick, that's dangerous. You should shut up. I'll freaking burn the damn camera. Alright. So I turn this down on low. Just enough to get this. I got me a nail on these vice grips here. And I'm heating this up. Get a little more heat there. Oh, wrong way. So, as this little sucker starts flaming, I can tell it's melting, getting pretty red. I come around here and I touch it, and it's melting it. It's melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. So if I do this on both sides, it's not as good. I guess they make a polypropylene welder. But since I don't have one, and I didn't really want to go buy one, this is my welder. Now obviously this isn't hot enough to go through to get in there. And I know some of you ain't got the patience of a damn mosquito, so y'all ain't gonna want to sit here, but I'm gonna make sure that I kind of get this down, and then once I do that, I got my trusty file here, and I came up here to this area that I don't need, and I'm just going to file some of this polypropylene here, and then if I had planned that better, I would have a card, which I did not plan very well. Maybe I'll just put it on here. And then I'm going to put a little more on here. Heat my little pile up. And then I'm going to melt that on top of what I already melted. And the reason why you don't want to use direct flame, I guess, is it will get charcoal in between the crack, and then you'll never seal it. So hopefully melting this with a hot nail will fix my little crack. And that's how I'm fixing this sucker. And we'll see if it works. And of course, I'm going to do this on the inside too. And the reason I don't want to put anything on the inside is I got water in there. And I just ran out of fuel. I don't want to have some chemical inside there, so I'm going to keep it with the polypropylene. I'm actually filling the crack, so I'm pushing the nail to smooth over the crack. And I think the crack stops here and it stops here, but this part right here is the main part that where the bullet impacted, I'm assuming. And I really want to get a good melt job there. And then maybe I'll put some of that white stuff over the top of this on the outside. Unfortunately, it's low, so when this thing is full, it puts more water pressure on it. So, had it been higher, there would have been less water pressure. And probably wouldn't have been as big as an issue. But I feel that crack kind of smoothing away. So I know I'm melting down into it. It's just how strong will it be? To secure it. And I'm hoping it holds. But pressing down seems to get the heat more concentrated into the crack, and hopefully I'm melting into the crack. And if this doesn't work, I'm not doing a video showing you how it didn't work, because then I'll have everybody cracking. You don't know what the hell you're doing. I could have told you that, you damn redneck trying to... Shut up, you freaking crybabies. Damn safety Sallies. Oh, he was holding something he shot. That was dangerous. I would never. Let me address a couple of comments. Look, I'm not saying everybody needs those Aquaman cups. I'm saying it makes it more reliable if you get oil, any fluid in the chamber, in the tube of a striker fire, you're going to have issues. Whether it's oil, water, you get shot and you bleed in there, or you bleed down on top of your gun and their blood pools in there. There's just all kind of things that can clog that tube up. Your gun's in your holster and you're out in the rain for a long time and you're not expecting anything. That tube fills up with water. Some knucklehead comes out, draws a gun, you got to pull your gun and fire. That striker tube is probably the weak point when it comes to fluid. And if those cups give it a little bit higher reliability, hey, for me, I think it's worth it. And I upgraded mine. I'm not saying you're a dummy if you don't, or you shouldn't, or, you know, we're all running around planning for the freaking pool shooting. As a cop, you never plan to be in the water, but somehow you end up in the damn water. So every time I ended up in the water, guess what? I never planned to be there. I had a buddy that was working, had his full web belt on, he was in a boat, and it was a part-time gig, but he was a cop, and they gave him some shitty boat that sank in the Delta. If you know where the Delta is, it's a pretty strong waterway, Northern California. And his boat freaking sunk, and he floated for almost 3 miles in the water. He couldn't make it to shore. Had a full leather belt on. I guarantee you, had a shark come up on his ass, he would have felt pretty damn smart had he had a Glock with Aquaman cups. But what the hell do I know? That shit'll never happen. I doubt if there is a stat where cops have had to use of deadly force in water. Happens all the times in the movies, but I don't know if there's any stat out here on how often it happens in real police work. But I'll tell you what, just like a gun, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, to each his own, man. I mean, I swear, some people like to come here just to complain like I'm trying to make money, or I'm trying... Some knucklehead said, why didn't you hold it underwater like you did on the first one? Like I have a vested interest in freaking selling some $8 part that I get nothing from. I don't get anything from you buying it or using it. And somehow there's idiots out there that thinks, oh, he's just doing this because he wants to sell something, because he's trying to... Look, I always say, when you get someone's opinion and they have something to gain, then you might want to question their opinion. But when you get opinion and a person really has nothing to gain, I don't have anything to gain on this. Alright, am I running out of fuel here? Or is this thing just getting so hot it's stopping? Hopefully I'm in the damn camera. Somebody be like, get a windscreen, I can't hear. Shut up. I got a damn piece of foam on there. Camera I'm using cost me 60 bucks at a pawn shop. I don't know what it is. People think people are rich out here. Freaking got a house payment and shit. I can't be buying that. I'd like to know what everybody's camera's using. Why doesn't all YouTubers who uses a camera put what kind of camera and show their setup with their foam and their windscreen, and why don't somebody do that? Well, that feels pretty good. Dries quick. Of course, I can't tell how good it is or how deep it is until I put water in it. But I'm going to do this on the inside, and I don't know if I'm going to, because I've already got the crack kind of sealed, maybe I'll just use the heat to melt some extras on top. So maybe I will scrape some of this extra I should have got my damn horse file for the horsey thingies, because that would have freaking scraped off a lot of crap. And this is just a lip, so it's not like I need it. And then I'll put that and melt this on top, because I'm not really melting the cap. Let's see how that melts down. Oh shit. I gotta turn it on low because it kind of blows it off. This little right in the center is the part that worries me the most. And I don't know if those little shavings did that much anyway. I wonder how hot that is. Ah, stop! Shit, I didn't touch it, you big dummy. I think it's pretty. I'll lick my finger. Oh, it's a little warm, but it's not sticking. Alright, so I'm thinking if I do that on the inside, then if it leaks and I put a little of that stuff that I use on top of my roof, that Loctite marine UV stuff, remember this is out in the sun, that should hold it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the inside, and hell, I'll end that video there because you guys are probably tired of watching me. Let's see if y'all can see where I did that. It's kind of hard to get it in there. So that's kind of what it looks like with the little nail. And I'll do that on the inside. We'll see how it comes out. Alright, we'll end that there. Smokey was out there eating his little food, and horses were out there. I gave them some peanuts. They got a big drink of water. They're like, dude, why are you dumping our water bucket? And I was like, eh. It rained. This water bucket was up almost half full from the rain we got 3 hours the other day, and I had just emptied it. It was crazy how much rain we got. Anyway, I digress. We'll end it there.